Uranus personified the sky itself, and was either born from Gaia alone or emerged as her equal from chaos. Welcome to Deca Rankings. Today we're looking at the Greek Primordials. Before Zeus hurled his lightning bolts, before the Titans ruled the cosmos, and before anything existed at all, there was chaos. Today, we're diving into the most ancient beings in Greek mythology, the Primordials, the literal building blocks of reality itself. These weren't gods that were prayed to or made deals with. They were the universe. Let's explore these cosmic forces personified from the mundane to the most abstract. Number 10. Hemera, the day. Hemera was the primordial personification of daytime itself. Born from the union of Nyx and Erebus, she represented the bright air that humans breathed during daylight hours. Each morning, Hemera would emerge from Tartarus and scatter the dark mists of her mother Nyx across the sky. She wasn't worshipped as a goddess, but understood as the living essence of day. When evening came, she would return to Tartarus as her mother took over. Hemera had a daughter named Thalassa, the primordial spirit of the sea. While less prominent than other primordials, Hemera's daily cycle was essential to the rhythm of existence itself. Number 9. Aether, the upper air. Aether personified the pure, bright upper air that only gods could breathe, as opposed to the lower air breathed by mortals. He was the son of Erebus and Nyx, making him the brother of Hemera. The ancient Greeks believed that above the clouds existed a crystalline dome of glowing air where divine beings dwelled. This wasn't oxygen as we understand it, but a luminous divine substance that filled the heavens. Aether represented light itself in its purest form, the radiance of the heavenly realm. Together with his sister Hemera, he helped establish the division between the mortal and divine realms. His presence made Mount Olympus habitable for the gods who would come later. Number 8. Erebus, the primordial darkness. Erebus embodied the deep darkness and shadow, particularly the mists of darkness that surrounded the edges of the world. He emerged directly from chaos alongside his sister Nyx, making him one of the first beings to exist. Unlike his sister who ruled the night, Erebus represented the permanent darkness found in the deepest places, the underworld, the void between worlds, the shadows beneath the earth. He fathered several children with Nyx, including Aether and Hemera, creating the first generation of light from darkness. The Greeks saw Erebus as the darkness that existed in Hades, the perpetual gloom of the afterlife. His realm was a place souls passed through on their way to the underworld. Erebus reminds us that in Greek cosmology, darkness came before light. Number 7. Pontus, the Primordial Sea. Pontus was the primordial god of the sea, born from Gaia without a father through parthenogenesis. He represented the ancient, deep sea before it was ruled by any Olympian god, wild, untamed, and predating civilization itself. Unlike Poseidon, who would later rule the seas, Pontus was the sea in its most primeval form. He fathered numerous sea deities with Gaia, including Nereus, the old man of the sea, Thaumas, Phorcys, Ceto, and Eurybia. His children would populate the oceans with all manner of sea gods, monsters, and marine life. The ancient Greeks made a distinction between Pontus, the sterile sea, and Oceanus, the fresh water that circled the world. Pontus represented the mysterious, dangerous depths that sailors both relied upon and feared. Number 6. Eros, primordial procreation. The primordial Eros was vastly different from the later Cupid-like figure we know today. This ancient Eros emerged at the very beginning of creation as the fundamental force of attraction and procreation that made all life possible. Without Eros, nothing could unite, reproduce, or create. The universe would remain a sterile void. He represented the cosmic drive that brought elements together to form new things, the ultimate creative force. Some myths place him emerging from the cosmic egg alongside or immediately after chaos. This wasn't romantic love or desire as humans experience it, but the raw universal principle that causes atoms to bond, planets to form, and beings to reproduce. Later Greeks confused this primordial Eros with the younger god of love, son of Aphrodite, but originally he was a cosmic fundamental force equal to chaos itself. Number 5. Tartarus, the abyss. Tartarus was both a primordial deity and a physical place, the deepest, darkest pit of the underworld. As far below Hades as Earth is below heaven, Tartarus was the ultimate prison for the most dangerous beings in creation. He emerged from chaos as one of the first entities, representing the bottomless void beneath all things. The place called Tartarus had bronze walls and gates, surrounded by 3 layers of night, making escape impossible. It served as the dungeon for the Titans after Zeus defeated them, and later housed other threats to cosmic order. Tartarus even fathered children, including the monster Typhon with Gaia, creating one of Zeus's most dangerous enemies. His very existence provided the cosmos with a place to contain chaos and prevent it from destroying order. Number 4. Nyx, the Night. Nyx was the incredibly powerful primordial goddess of night, so formidable that even Zeus himself feared to cross her. Born directly from chaos, she was one of the first beings to exist, and she ruled the night with absolute authority. Each evening, Nyx would draw her dark veil across the sky, covering the world in shadow until her daughter Hemera returned. She lived in Tartarus in a palace shrouded in dark clouds, and even the gods approached her domain with caution. Nyx mothered numerous children, many without a father, including Thanatos, Death, Hypnos, Sleep, the Moirai, Fates, Nemesis, Vengeance, and many other powerful forces. Her power was so respected that when Zeus once pursued one of her sons, the son fled to Nyx, and Zeus backed down rather than anger her. She represents the primal, untouchable power of the ancient cosmos that even Olympian gods couldn't challenge. Number 3. Uranus, the sky. Uranus personified the sky itself, and was either born from Gaia alone or emerged as her equal from chaos. He became Gaia's husband, and together they created the first generation of divine beings, including the Titans, Cyclopes, and Hecatoncheires. But Uranus was a terrible father who hated his children and imprisoned them in Gaia's womb, deep within the earth, causing her immense pain. His tyranny established the first dynasty of the cosmos and the pattern of fathers being overthrown by sons. Eventually, Gaia armed her son Cronus with a sickle, and when Uranus came to lie with Gaia, Cronus castrated his father, overthrowing his rule. From Uranus's spilled blood came the giants, the Erinyes, Furies, and the Melia, ash tree nymphs, while from his severed genitals thrown into the sea came Aphrodite. His reign and fall established the cycle of succession that would continue through the Titans and finally to the Olympians. Number 2. Gaia, Mother Earth. Gaia was the personification of Earth itself and the ancestral mother of all life in Greek mythology. She emerged from chaos as one of the first primordial beings, creating the foundation upon which all existence would be built. Everything that lives, walks, grows, or exists on Earth is ultimately descended from Gaia in some way. She gave birth to Uranus, sky, Pontus, sea, and the mountains without any partner, demonstrating her immense creative power. With Uranus, she birthed the Titans, Cyclopes, and Hecatoncheires, becoming the grandmother of the Olympian gods. Throughout Greek mythology, Gaia serves as the ultimate arbiter of cosmic justice, intervening when the natural order is threatened. When angry or threatened, she could create monsters like Typhon or giants to challenge the gods. Even Zeus, king of the gods, had to respect Gaia's power and her role as the foundation of all existence. Number 1. Chaos, the primordial void. Chaos was the very first thing to exist, not a deity you could speak to, but the infinite, formless void from which everything emerged. The name chaos didn't mean disorder or confusion as we use it today, but rather gap or chasm, the yawning emptiness before creation. From chaos came Gaia, earth, Tartarus, the abyss, Eros, procreation, Erebus, darkness, and Nyx, night, the fundamental building blocks of reality. Some ancient sources describe chaos as air or atmosphere, the space between heaven and earth, while others see it as the primeval state of nothingness. Unlike later gods who had personalities, desires, and stories, chaos simply was, the canvas upon which all existence would be painted. It represents the ultimate mystery of creation. How did something come from nothing? The Greeks answered that question with chaos, the pregnant void that contained infinite possibility. Every god, every hero, every monster, and every human traces their existence back to this singular moment when chaos opened and reality began. These primordial beings were more than just characters in stories. They were the Greek attempt to understand the fundamental nature of reality itself. From the void of chaos to the nurturing earth of Gaia, these cosmic forces set the stage for the Titans and Olympians to come. If you enjoyed this journey to the beginning of everything, smash that like button and subscribe to Deca Rankings, because next time, we're covering the Titans who would build civilization on the foundation these primordials created. Which being surprised you most? Let me know in the comments below.